Alrighty, folks, Southwest Prepper with the Southwest Prepper Group. We need to talk about knowledge. Preppers seem to focus a lot on prepper gear, whether it be knives, flashlights, bug out bags, fire starters, stuff like that. And if they're not talking about gear, we're talking about prepper pantries. A highly overlooked item, folks, is knowledge. Having the books to refer to, having the skills to refer to, because not all of us know everything about prepping, how to survive, how to react in an emergency situation. Even though some of us have been through a lot of training, we still need to have reference material, good books. So today I'm just going to cover some books that I have in my arsenal that I think a lot of folks should take a look at. Besides the gear, besides the food, start looking at some books, folks, because like I said, there's a lot of knowledge, a whole lot of knowledge in these books. A lot of these books can be found secondhand, stuff like that, online, your local bookstores, libraries, stuff like that, and actually relatively cheap at this point in time. So I'm just going to go over some of these books that I have that I like, and I want you guys to comment below your favorite reference material, your favorite books, your favorite authors in the line of prepping, emergency preparedness. So, as you know, I am a wannabe urban homesteader. I practice some farming, some backyard homesteading. I do garden. I do raise chickens and rabbits and stuff like that. I do harvest my own rain. I do live partially off grid in the city. So yeah, I and I learned a lot from books. Um, One good book here is the Backyard Homestead Guide to Raising Farm Animals. So any of you folks that are thinking about farming or starting a homestead or even interested in it, no matter where you live, city or rural areas, very good information to have. How to raise animals. Let's see here. Just a little bit about it. And I'm not a sponsor. I'm not affiliate with any of these people, any of these authors. But I just need to show you guys some really good information. Because everybody, like I said, on YouTube, prepping, it's mainly about the prepper pantry and prepper gear. Books are essential gear, folks. Good knowledge to have. So, and this one is by Gail Damerow. Pretty thick book. It covers everything from chickens to cows to, let's see, well, bees, feeding, watering. Yep, rabbits, turkeys, dairy cows, all the good stuff, folks. So a really good book. Next in my homestead arsenal is the chickens. Because, yeah, if you haven't noticed, I do have chickens. We like our chickens. We get, probably a good dozen eggs from our 7 chickens. And at first, there's a lot to learn for folks about chickens. If you don't know, you can't just buy a chicken and have eggs. A lot of information, a lot of things about chickens that you need to know before you get into backyard chickens. So this one is by creative homeowner Susie Baldwin. Very good book, folks. And like I said, I got a lot of these secondhand. A lot of these books I got for gifts, Christmas, birthdays, stuff like that. Anybody ever ask me what I want, I always tell them survival books. Next book, a very, very good book. You guys have probably seen on YouTube. The Survival Medicine Guide by Dr. Joseph Alton and Amy Alton. They have a really good YouTube channel. I'm a subscriber. They talk, they're doctors that they're in the field of emergency preparedness, folks. So, again, very good book here. They cover just about all of it, folks. Real doctors covering emergency situations. A very good book, folks. Check out their YouTube channel. Next is one of my favorite authors, Jim Cobb. I'm actually going to reach out to him here soon and hopefully do an interview with him. He's a well-known author in the prepper field, survival field. He's got numerous books. This is, I think, one of, I don't know, a dozen of his books. Really good information, folks. Prepper's Long-Term Survival Guide. Food, shelter, security, off-grid power, life savings, strategies for self-sufficient living. If you don't know about Jim Cobb, you need to check him out, folks. Look him up. And these are books you just don't read once, folks. These are good reference material. Very good reference material to have on hand. Next, Medicinal Plants. Very, very good information, folks. Michael Moore, Medicinal Plants of the Desert and Canyon West. This one is particularly to my area. For your area, if you live in a different area, definitely look into your geographical region. Look for medicinal plants, edible plants in your region that grow in your region. Folks, they make books for every single region, for every single plant that's known to man. Let's see here. Yep, it's got your pictures of the plant, common name, appearance, maps, other names, Latin name. Very good information, folks. Because when you get sick and you're out and about, plants will save your life. Native Americans have been doing it for a long time, folks. Next up is the Forager's Harvest, edible wild plants. So not only do you have your medicinal plants, but you got your edible plants. A must have, folks, especially for those living out in the wild or planning on bugging out. This is a must have, folks. Samuel Thayer. Very thick book, covers it all. Milling, range, habitat, harvest, preparation. That's a fern right there. A lot of edible plants out there, folks. A lot of medicinal plants out there. Life-saving stuff. Very good information, folks. Next up is the Pocket Outdoor Survival Guide by J. Wayne Fears. The ultimate guide for short-term survival. And I believe I got this one for a gift. And it is a pocket size. You could put this in your bug out bag. I like that. Portable. reference material. Fire starting, food, safety, water, sleeping, insects, hypothermia, fear, will to live, missing persons. Very good book. And let's see here. Another very good book, SAS Survival Handbook. The British folks. They got their special operations, special forces. That's basically what this book is. It's written by a special operations, soldier, and it's kind of a military approach to survival, emergency preparedness. Very thick book. A lot of information. Next up, a must-have for everybody, Emergency Food Storage and Survival Handbook by Peggy Layton. Everything you need to know to keep your family safe in a crisis. Preparation in short-term emergencies, storing water, the economics of long-term emergency storage, logistics of long-term storage, obtaining food and storage, food for storage, recipes using stored food, folks. And last but not least, how to survive the end of the world as we know it. Tactics, technologies, techniques for uncertain times by James Wesley, founder of the survivalblog.com. Another good book, folks. Survival mindset, survival retreat, water, fuel, home, power, garden, livestock. So, folks, you need to have good reference material. I have a nice little library here that I can refer to at any time, have the family members read. Very good knowledge to pass along, folks. So if you already have some of the books, I suggest you get them as gifts for other folks in your family, other loved ones, because it's very good knowledge to have and to pass on. So, folks, definitely don't forget about your books. Besides everything in your prepper pantry and all your emergency gear, books should be part of it. So, folks, I hope you're safe. I hope you're doing well out there. Keep an eye on each other. We can get through anything. No fear. We hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Love and light from New Mexico, folks.